I just want to spend a few minutes to do our CLC moment. Remember, we're celebrating 100 years of our church and some of our CLC heroes. And we're joined here by Eric, who is the one person on our photography ministry. So we're going to be interviewing him for a few short minutes. How about you introduce yourself and tell us how you ended up at CLC, if you want to grab a mic. Yeah.
Hi, my name's Eric Fung. I've been at CLC for kind of a long time. I think I first came here around 1985. Were some of you guys alive? I don't know. So I initially came here because I was going to Cal, and I attended WCF over there. WCF. And then, so I knew Pastor Wayne through that, and so I would come and visit once in a while. And then I didn't start coming consistently till about 1992. So.
Okay, so yeah, a good long while. Not quite 100 years, but close. And
closer than I would want.
Yeah. So I thought you were you are a photographer full time, but you have another day job as a.
I'm actually a health inspector for Contra Costa County, so
yeah,
I do wedding photography on the side.
Okay, yeah, so what drew you to photography in the first place?
I think I've always been kind of a visual person, and then at one point, one of my really good friends became a wedding photographer, and he started to teach as well, so I started to get more into photography. And so I think just for me here shooting, I kind of started carrying a camera around, and I started just shooting things around. And then I think partially is driven by my parents' house was burned down in the Oakland Hills fire. And so we lost literally every picture that we had. And so I think to me, it kind of touches me that I think, you don't realize what you don't have until it's gone. And so I think to me, pictures have become very important for like memories and remembering things that have gone on. And so I think just not even in my own life, but because I consider sort of CLC as my family, it just made sense to try to capture things so that we could remember things as we moved into our 100 years.
Yeah, that's awesome. And it is a ministry, so when you're serving, how do you see it affecting others when you're taking pictures?
Hopefully it's just capturing things that are documenting and the history of what's going on. I think just for myself, sometimes I ask God to just kind of show me what he wants me to capture going on in the service or around the church. And hopefully it's something that can be used for ministry or just people being more in touch with one another.
And hopefully in 100 years, when everyone's celebrating the 200th anniversary and we have a big event, we'll be able to look at all your awesome photos.
Hopefully.
Yeah, we have a few photos up on the screen. Did you want to explain what we're looking at for a couple of them?
I can. So I guess this one was kind of memorable. I mean, sometimes it's like, hey, just take a picture. But this was one of the eye screenings, and this older gentleman, he really wanted to take a picture with Gilbert, because Gilbert, as some of you know, always has been driving the eye screening. It was his vision. And so this gentleman, as the story was told to me, was when he first showed up at the eye screening, I think he came for a number of years, he didn't even want anybody to touch him. He didn't want to talk to anybody. And just through the years, the ministry really, I think, opened him up, and he was put in touch. And so, like, it got to the point where he was asking to have a picture taken with Gilbert here.
And how about this one?
This one was kind of interesting. A lot of times I don't necessarily take pictures of people praying. I was actually walking across the balcony. You can probably tell by the angle. And I happened to look down, and for some reason I really felt like I was supposed to take this image. And so I ended up just snapping it, and I sent it on to the church. And then a few weeks later, I believe, Sharon and Sherry got up and shared how this was really like the moment Sherry's father was coming to Christ. And so I think, and it was just surprising to me they even found the picture, But I feel like it's kind of a powerful moment because I wasn't even going to take this picture, but I think God wanted to capture it, and it just provided a visual image so that it could be shown later on.
Yeah, it's really beautiful. Okay, one more for good measure.
Okay. So if you see me, sometimes you don't really see me, but you'll see like all this light flashing inside the baptismal tank. That's me. I really love doing these. It's kind of hard because sometimes I'm half in the water, but I think it's just it's great for me because I get to share in this moment with a lot of our members, but I just think it's a really great time because I think it's part of us as CLC, trying to just raising disciples and just investing in people and just bringing them to this point and just devoting their lives to Christ.
Yeah, thank you for sharing and for taking on this role. Last question that I try to surprise you with.
I always wanted to do this. I want to take a picture.
Okay.
I can't get everybody, but here we go. We'll do one.
Everyone looks so excited. Yeah.
I know, aren't they? Okay.
If you're up here, who took a picture of us?
I don't know. Gordon.
Okay. One last question, my favorite one. One word to describe CLC to you.
To me,
just one
I think
word.
Family.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think we get that a lot. Yeah, that really resonates. Can we all thank Eric for his service?
Thank you.